This is a subject I want to speak on today, man. In life, you got to be careful when becoming emotional. You got to remember that don't nobody owe you nothing. And I think Meek Mill forgot about that when he was doing his little rant on Drake. See, Meek Mill cut from a cloth of a hustler, which means we as hustlers feel like, damn, if you a part of something, support it. Meek Mill felt like, you know what? Drake on my album. He should support that. He should post this. He should tweet this because he's a part of this. But Meek didn't realize Drake not his CEO. Drake is not a dude that he deal with on a daily basis, which means that it was just business. So Meek got emotional and posted all them tweets because he was angry with the nigga. You understand me? For not supporting his movement. And me as a real nigga, I dissected that and realized it was just him being a hustler. It wasn't him, being no bitch or doing no hoe shit. He just hustling. He just want to see his shit win. You understand me? And I respect that. But the public don't. The public feel like, damn, you got all this money, your album went #1, and you dissing this nigga for not supporting, which means they judging him based off his emotions. When you emotional, when you in the emotional state, that's how a lot of niggas go to prison from killing their broad, cause he caught her cheating on him, so he got in an emotional state and his ego kicked in and he went and killed the nigga for a bitch that's gonna be out here fucking other niggas when he go to prison. So now he in prison for the rest of his natural life if he ain't on death row. You gotta be careful not to think emotional when it comes to certain circumstances because you can't control what another person do. Remember, never let a person beat you for your cool. Your cool is all you got. When you beat for your cool and they see they can touch certain points on you and make you react, they know they can control you. You can't never let a person control your thinking or control your actions based off you in the emotional state of mind. When you mad, get over it quick. In the height of the situation, get over it quick. That's why you get more time for premeditated murder than you do for murder right then. Because when you premeditated that shit and you go home and get that pistol, them crackers gonna bam your ass because they know you had time to think about what you was doing. But when you just at the spirit of the moment, you might get 25, not life, because you wasn't thinking. So the key to this shit is, if you can outthink a man, you can beat a man. Think. Don't be emotional. If a motherfucker don't do something you thought he was supposed to do for you, remember that nigga ain't your daddy, your mama, your brother, your sister, your cousin. He ain't no kin to you. He don't owe you shit. It was just business, nigga. If a nigga got a good heart like I do, a nigga do certain shit. But if a nigga don't, he just don't fuck with you like that. And you gotta pay him to do it. And don't be mad at him because that's just business. He still did what he was supposed to do. He just don't fuck with you how you think he supposed to. You want to control a nigga. You can't control no nigga. You can't control damn human. God is the creator of all. God control this shit. You can't control nobody. You control yourself. Think for yourself. Stop thinking you can make a nigga do something. Stop being emotional when somebody don't do it. That ain't life. That's just you being a bitch. Women are emotional creatures. A man shouldn't be emotional about what somebody say about him. A man shouldn't diss no nigga. A man shouldn't speak to no nigga unless a nigga spoke to him. That's a man. A real man ain't gonna speak on no nigga if he wise. Because he know, like Lil Wayne said, if I talk about my rivalry, they probably get rich. So fuck them, I'ma let them sit. Real niggas do not beef with nobody. You as a man gonna know if you is successful, you gonna deal with hate. You gonna deal with beef. You gonna deal with people don't like the way you doing something. That just come with the territory of being successful. You got to understand that come with the grounds. And me, I know how to handle that. There's other ways to go about shit. First of all, if you publicize some beef with a nigga, You don't want to go to war with that nigga because you know everybody know what's going on. So if that nigga come up missing or you come up missing, the police coming straight to that nigga doorstep or to his mama house and lock him up. Or they coming to your house if he come up missing. No matter how long it's been 15 years. The last person you were beefing with was that nigga. So they coming to lock you up. And your boy them gonna tell on you on First 48. They gonna make the star headline. They gonna be the front page of the newspaper headline telling on you cause they ain't finna do no time for your soft ass. They don't care nothing about you, boy. Trust me. So stop being emotional cause that ain't gangster. Real gangsters don't think emotional. Real gangsters think with common sense. 90% common sense and 10% emotionally. That's what real niggas do. But you got a lot of these niggas in the heat of the moment, they thinking 90% emotional and 10% common sense. Use your head, people. We the business.